a little air. Ooh, red light. Brakes are great. Wow, those are good brakes. Oh, it handles like a huge heavy car. Oh, lights changed. Let's see what it can do. That was 60. This here is a brand new BMW i7. It is the all-electric 7 Series BMW. I have been very excited to get my hands on one of these. These things are cool. As a former owner of the V12 760 Li BMW, I have to say this is nothing like it. In fact, they discontinued the 7 Series, the V12 in this, and it's no longer. There are no more V12s, so this is totally a whole new thing. Electric is probably the future. It's pretty quick. It's not going to win any land speed records from that acceleration, but it's definitely pretty quick. It is a pretty car. It is overly electronic, okay? Way overly electronic. It's crazy. Hold on. You know what? I got it in maximum sport mode here, right? How do I switch mode? Settings, maximum sport, plus, all the sport stuff, maximum sport stuff. Can you see that on the camera? Yeah, you can. It's not as sporty as I had expected it to be. I also, before I turned the camera on, shut off all the driver's aids, every last one. I don't want the thing stopping for me, steering for me, beeping at me because I'm speeding or whatever. Whatever it is, I turned all of that stuff off because I'm an old school driver and I don't want that. Now, mind you, old school driver in a brand new i7 all-electric 7 Series, it's a little bit of a clash of ideas, but whatever. The interior is ridiculously electronic. To move the vents, which way they blow, you have touch buttons here. To get out of the car, there's a button to press that's the size of my thumb down here, which means every person who sits in your car as a passenger, you're gonna have to explain to them how to get out of the car, which is kind of stupid and annoying. Just give me a normal handle. I'm not that impressed. The sunroof does not open. It's a glass sunroof, and it goes the length of the car, but it's blocked by some stupid giant TV screen, which is only good if you're in the back seat. If you're in the front seat, it blocks the light coming in from almost the whole back seat. I don't understand why that is there. That should have recessed into something so it's out of the way when you're not using it. Instead, it just hangs over the backseat passengers. I don't like that at all. Overall, the interior is definitely nice. It isn't as nice as my much older 760 Li or other vehicles I've sat in. This is, to me, very kitschy. And like things like door lock and unlock is touch buttons. Look at this. That shouldn't be, because I go like this with my hand and I hit it. I mean, you shouldn't have touch buttons for mission critical things like locking and unlocking doors. It shouldn't be touch, or it should be tactile so you could feel it, but it's not. It's flat with the plastic. This plastic lights up red and blue because I have it in sport mode. I think it changes colors depending on the mode you're in. I have it down here. There's two modes for drive. There's drive and B. I don't know what B means, but I know what it does. It puts maximum regenerative braking on, which I do like. This is a real long red light, by the way. Maximum regenerative braking, which I do like, in B, which oh, here we go, we're gonna move. So I got it on basically the fast setting. That's essentially what I'm trying to get at. So let's see what performance I can get if I can get an open road here, which I kind of almost can. Here we go. There's a red light coming up, so that put the blanket on the party. Oh, no, the light just changed. Here we go. Let's see what it can do. It's not super quick. I kind of expected it to be better than faster than this. It's definitely good though. Ooh, red light. Brakes are great. Wow, those are good brakes. I didn't honestly think I was gonna stop in time because I went around the curve and saw the red light really late. But it stopped. I'm at the line. I didn't pass the line, nothing. It's perfectly good. So the car is quick. It has this piped in noise when you drive that it makes like a fake motor noise. The sound is very cool, absolutely very cool, but it's louder than I'd like. I want it to be quieter. It's like you really hear it when you're opening it up, and it's just noise through the speakers. Like you're not hearing the actual vehicle. It's fake. It's just a fake noise. So I don't care for that fake noise. If maybe there's a way to shut it off in here. I'm not playing with this thing. Every little thing you do is like 16 steps in this menu. simple touch buttons instead of this that would be tactile would be so much easier. To adjust the seat, you get the basics here, but to actually do bolstering and things like this, you have to go through multiple menu steps. Now, there's shortcuts, like this touch button here will be a shortcut to make it light up on the screen. The oh, I forgot I could take my foot off the brake. I love that. Electric cars and most BMWs, when you put the Auto H setting, formerly called Auto P, they do that. Oh, lights changed. Let's see what it can do. That was 60. It is quick, but not blitzingly quick. It's definitely not slow, but it's not super quick. It's, I would say, very quick. Look at this guy. He made a U-turn in front of me. Oh my God, Florida drivers. Oh, you can't see that angle. They're just pulling right in front of me. Anyway, it's definitely a quick car. It doesn't feel as quick as I had expected and kind of hoped. Let's see how well it handles. I'm going to go to some side roads here. Oh, it handles like a huge heavy car. I think it's like super heavy, this car. I think it's something like 6,000 pounds. It's over five. It's definitely way over 5,000 pounds. My old V12 BMW 760 was 5,000 pounds. This is probably 6 with all the battery packs, which is literally as heavy as an H1 Hummer. That's very, very heavy. So when you flip it around the turns, you can kind of expect you're going to have some traction loss. Like tail it around or whatever. Let's see, where are we going here? So anyway, what else about the car? So it has a nice feel to the steering wheel. It's a really odd shape, as you can see. Hold on, make a tight turn. There's a lot of body lean. Not the old, the engine-powered 7 Series has, I think, more body lean than this, because probably the batteries are low to the ground, so it's holding you down. But it's definitely got a lot of body lean. When you make a turn that's tight, you feel it, like the whole body leans over. And this is in the sport mode. I'm sure if I put it in like the luxury setting, it would be worse. But you know, it is what it is. It's definitely a beautiful car. I wouldn't mind owning one, not at all. I don't like that they don't have adjustable seat belts. I don't know how come they took that feature away. I love that. When you're tall and someone else drives who's short, having adjustable height seat belts is like amazing. And every car has that. Like 20-year-old cars have that. So I don't know why they took that off here. That sounds good. I know it's fake sound, but it does sound good. Ooh, I got a little air. I got the car off the ground. 6,000 pounds. All right. I don't think it went off by more than like an inch, but I did get some air on that bump. That was fun. All right. Let's go back to, you know, I don't actually know where I am. I got myself lost again. That's okay. It's fun. I'm driving an i7. It's incredible. So I don't remember if I said this before, but the sunroof doesn't open. It's so stupid. Why did they traded a normal traditional sunroof for one that is like over the top, like the whole ceiling of the car is a sunroof, which is cool, but then it doesn't open. Like that's the whole fun of a sunroof, is opening the top, pop the top, you know? So I don't love that. I have it right now that the top is open, so I get light in the car for this video, but I have to say the sun is baking me. Now there is an electric shade that will close, but then I'll be looking like I'm in a shadow, so I'm not going to close that. But it's hot on my head from that. And if I could just open the top, get some air, well, that would have been good, but that's not what it does. So you can't open the top. You can't let yourself out of the car with a handle. You can't adjust the seats without pushing all sorts of buttons on the thing, but you can drive really fast, really quickly, and that's a thrill. It is a very quick car. It's not as quick as I had expected. I was maybe, you know, I'm influenced. I have a 12-cylinder BMW, so maybe that influences me, but it's extremely fast, but not as fast as I had expected. It's definitely not Tesla material. Tesla will kill this thing. It will wipe the floor. I've driven, I mean, not all the Teslas. I'm saying the top-end Teslas that compete with this. Well, you know what? They don't compete with this. I'm going to retract that statement. The top-end Tesla really does not compete with this. There's so many features, I mean, that like make this better. So the truth is, I don't know why you'd buy a top-end Tesla when you can get this. This is a better car. This feels kind of plasticky. The ones I have on mine are leather wrapped. This looks like it is leather wrapped, but it just feels plasticky. Let's see what else is plasticky here. This is terrible. This is like cheap, made in China, plastic light. why did they cheapen the car up, man? I don't know, but it is quite nice. The back seat is, let's see, behind me, I'm big. There's about that much room behind me, so plenty of room, and I'm big, but the seat in my comfortable position. These don't wrap around your head like the old ones. The old ones used to have these things, these mechanical wing things that you could push here and it'll hold your head from doing this. They took that away too. I don't know why they couldn't just leave things alone, BMW. Leave it alone, it was great. Oh, light's changing. So they took away features that I had on mine, and you know, my BMW was old. So it is what it is, but super comfortable ride. Like bump absorption, wow, that's like a 10 out of 10. You don't feel anything. I shouldn't say you don't feel anything. It's not like a Lincoln town car of like the 1990s, where it was literally floating. It's not that, but you also have road feel, so you got a performance element. So I would say it's 9 out of 10 in terms of bump absorption. Oh, close to a 10. That's pretty good. I hit a pothole on purpose this time. That's like pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna say it's close to a 10 in terms of pothole, but it's not the best I've ever driven, but it's almost a 10. However, the ones that are 10 out of 10 have terrible handling. It's like a boat, and this one has great handling, so that's fantastic. In fact, let me see responsive steering. Let's see how that was. Wow, that's excellent. It does this. That's not going to get old. It's a lot of fun to do that. The amount of the acceleration in this car is intense. So the steering wheel, I would say, is absolutely excellent. The steering responsiveness, not steering wheel. Steering wheel is normal. It's nice, but I would rather some wood, but obviously that's gone out of favor for carbon fiber, which is basically just plastic, honestly, with some material underneath it, some carbon material, but whatever. I love that it can take my foot off the gas pedal, and the regenerative braking will slow me to a stop. That is great. I mean, and then it won't move again until I hit the gas again. I love that. It'll slow me to a stop. I mean, electric cars do that. That's not that uncommon today, but it's a very nice feature. The steering responsiveness is excellent. It's not perfect, meaning that I could still feel the timing delay, like from when I do this until the car swerves a little bit. No, I'm standing still now, so it's not going to do it. In terms of features, look at this menu. Where's the menu? Here it is. This is ridiculous. How are you going to do that? Look all over that when you're driving. Oh, you know what? It's off the screen. You can't see it, but it's 6 across and 3 up and down. So what is that? 18. That is 18 different icons while you're driving. How are you going to look at 18 different icons and determine which to click? Like, whatever, man. Like, you can't do that while you're driving. It's gonna make you dizzy trying to figure it out, and your eyes are off the road. So the menu system is nuts for a car. Things should be simpler. Okay, if I want like radio, there's some buttons down here, or I can go through the menu. Climate control, same deal. It's just really complicated. However, the seats are amazing. I forgot to mention that. The sitting position is absolutely amazing. I love the performance though. The straight line performance. Ah, that's beautiful. It's not as good as Tesla, but it's really, really good. It's excellent. So, all right, seats are super comfortable. I'm running out of what to say about this, honestly, but I love the car. I'll be happy to own one. Someone grant me an i7. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I think it's a fantastic car. Is it as fast as I expected? No, it's actually slower, but it's still extremely fast. Is it as pretty as I was hoping? No, it's really not. Would I love one? Yes, I would, but it's a compromise. I think that there are features that I had in my old 760 Li that I used to have, that I just sold a year ago, that this car doesn't have, and it shouldn't be like that. Simple things like headrest adjustments, like comfort, the seatbelt adjustment, things that you use every day, it don't have. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.